Good morning, Byram Schools.
And welcome to the Byram News Network.
My name is Jacob.
And I'm Joey.
Today is Friday, April 28th, 2017. It is an 8A.
Just a reminder that the school store will be open during lunches on Thursdays only. Come check it out when you need new supplies.
For all students interested in joining the marching band at the high school, registration night is Thursday, May 4th at 6 o'clock p.m.
Today's band lessons are baritones and trombones, periods 7 and 8, and beginner flutes, periods 13 and 14.
Monday's lessons are beginner flutes, period 3 and 4, and beginner alto saxophone, periods 7 and 8, and advanced flutes, period 13 and 14.
Attention Safety Patrol. Our next meeting will take place at Sky Zone on Thursday, May 25th from 4:30 to 6 p.m. Please be sure that you have a signed permission slip, payment, and waiver for submitted no later than Thursday, May 11th. See Mrs. Hurling with any questions.
Our final announcement today comes from Mrs. Randall. She is bringing an invention project to Byram Intermediate School this summer.
It's a one-of-a-kind adventure where 5th through 8th grade students can learn business skills while learning circuitry and energy, bioengineering, and economics to create smart gear and so much more.
There are two one-week sessions, July 10th through 14th and July 17th through 21st. Sign up by visiting www.invent.org/invention project or see Mrs. Randall for more information.
Track team Mr. Clayton will be coming to all lunches today to discuss today's meet, as well as a sign-out track shirt to anyone that needs it.
Now we go to a story from this past Monday.
When we got back from spring break, Mrs. Poff's third graders took a field trip to Waterloo Village.
Reporters Gage, Emily, Nate, and Haley went along to see what they were studying.
This is a temporary pool that actually dries up through the summer. So you might not think it because it's huge. This is one of the most extensive vernal pools in the state, but it actually dries out as the summer progresses. So it fills with rainwater and snowmelt in the early springtime and then dries out throughout the summer.
Like a springtime pool, sort of. It's where in the summer it dries up and the water comes from the rain and the snow when it melts around it.
A vernal pool is a pool of water that is created by runoff in the spring as well as snow that melts. The vernal pool typically dries up in the summer when things get warm, and this is an area that's extremely important to those amphibians because it's where they lay their eggs, it's where they breed, and it's a very important ecosystem to the environment.
They're creatures that breed in water. They can breathe in water and air.
Kind of like a reptile. It's like a frog, a salamander, lizard.
Cold-blooded animals that need water to reproduce. So they come down from the mountains behind us to this vernal pool to actually lay their eggs and rear their offspring, and then they'll go back to the forest afterwards. And hopefully we'll find some frogs. We already saw some hopping into the water, haven't caught any yet. Maybe we'll see some damselfly larvae, some mosquito larvae, and other amphibians, maybe not so much salamanders, but other frogs as well.
Aren't you doing a STEM-related project involving the migration of these amphibians?
Yes.
What does that project involve?
Finding amphibians, seeing how smooth their skin is and sensitive the skin is.
Have you found, what was your idea on how to control the migration across the road of amphibians?
To build a tunnel under so they could.
The students have been researching for about 2 months, and they now are identifying the amphibians in the vernal pool, talking about possible solutions to save them. The issue that we have here is that when the amphibians are migrating to the vernal pool, they have to cross Waterloo Road, and the issue with that is that they're getting run over by cars. And if you ask the students, they can explain to you why these amphibians are important to the environment and the food chain that we have in the environment.
Do you think your students are enjoying this activity?
Yeah, they're having a blast. They've been enjoying learning about it with Mrs. Poff, but being here and actually getting to be hands-on and catching frogs and finding all the different insects is really neat, and they're having a blast.
Have you enjoyed researching amphibians?
Yeah, pretty much. What we did it on slideshows, and we went on a bunch of websites to try to get the research from it.
Today's quote of the day comes from Tom Hanks.
If it's not hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great.
Make it a great day, Byram.